Everyone, now I'm here with my next video of testing and debugging. In this, I want to tell you about when testing occurs and when debugging occurs and what do you mean by testing and debugging. First of all, when we are creating our own programs, that time if some error occurs and we are trying to remove that errors, then errors were known as bugs. And if we are trying to remove that bugs, then that is debugging. We are trying to, the person who has created that program, that person is a programmer, and that programmer is able to check whether a program contains some error or not, and if that programmer is going to remove that error, then that is debugging. But remember that testing something out different, because one person is going to test our program whether it is correct or not. For example, a teacher and student. If a student is going to create a program, that student is the program. And a teacher is going to check that program whether that program is valid or not, whether that program is correct or not. It means teacher is tester. Means a teacher is going to test that logic, whether that logic is completely correct or not, that program is completely correct or not. According to the question, program is going to answer or not. The validity is going to be tested by a teacher. Then teacher is going to say that program is correct. Otherwise, you have to create another one or some issues you are having with your programs. Then that is testing. If some other person is checking your program and informing you that the particular thing is not correct, then that person is tester, and that person performed testing on your program. And if you are a programmer and you are going to correct that mistakes, then you are doing debugging. You are trying to remove that error. So the basic difference between testing and debugging is testing is done by tester and debugging is done by a programmer. Testing is a valid approach, but debugging is not, because debugging is basically uh, running around errors. If we are correcting that errors, debugging is completed. But it doesn't mean if error is not there, your program is working correctly. It doesn't mean that. It can be possible that you are having no syntax error but your program is not working. It may be possible. Debugging is a process in which the errors are removed from the programs. But we are not having any error. It doesn't shows that our program is purely correct. When it is purely correct, when our program answered each and everything correctly according to the question. But in testing is complete when all desired verification against a specification have been performed. Means testing is complete when our program answered each and everything correctly according to the question. And debugging is finished when there are no errors and program is ready for execution. Means a program is not having any syntax errors. Means we are writing each and everything systematically, but it doesn't indicate that our program is correct. I think you are able to understand what I want to say. Then this is the basic difference between testing and debugging. But I am already telling you that some syntax error we are having, some errors we are having. And first of all, What is error? Error is a human mistake done by a human in a program. That is error. And we are having three types of error. Means we are having syntax error, we are having logical errors, and we are having runtime errors. If we are creating a program, that program contains some syntax error, means way of writing a particular thing. If we are using loops, for loops, in for loop contains some syntax. If we are writing for loop in a wrong manner, then syntax error occurs. It is a grammatical mistake what we are doing in our program. Means we are using somewhere we are using curly braces, somewhere we are using commas, we are using semicolon. Each and everything have some particular space where we have to write some order. We are having, we have to follow that order, otherwise syntax errors appears. Means the systematically it should be correct, syntactically it should be correct, punctuation mark should be there, each and every should. If a function is not having function bracket, then it is not a function. If we are using keywords as variables, it provides us syntax error. If we are not putting commas between our variables, then we are having syntax errors. If we are not providing semicolons in the last of a line, that also indicates syntax error. Means if we are doing something wrong with the grammar, then it is syntax error. Means whatever we are having as described earlier, the syntax, the way of writing a particular thing, you are not supposed to change it. Just remember that. You are not supposed to change these small things which is predefined for you. Then you are getting error, that is syntax error. Then we are having another error, that is logical error. See, when it appears, when, see in the example, P is equals to A plus B divided by C. In the another example, we are providing A plus B in bracket divided by C. Both are having different meanings. First one provides us result 184. Another one provides us result is 7. Just we are having an expression, but we are providing that expression to a computer. Computer is just a machine. Whatever we are going to command that computer, command is going to do that only. That's why we have to command a computer in a proper way. That's why just remember, A plus B divided by C is just a simple expression. Computer already have some rules and regulation. Computer is going to follow some hierarchy, and that hierarchy says that plus have least preference, then divide. That's why we have to divide first and then we have to add. But if we want that our program should add few things first and then we have to divide it, then logically it is not correct. The first one is logically not correct. You have to command computer properly, otherwise computer provides you a wrong answer. That's why logical error appears when you are not having any syntax error. Syntax and logical both are different things. Just remember, syntax, what you had already provided to a computer, that the particular thing is written in the same manner, then check it. Computer doesn't know what you want from a computer to do, and what you want, that what type of logic you are creating, computer doesn't know. Computer just have few grammatical things, and computer is going to follow that rules only. If that rule is not proper, computer provides you syntax error. If your program doesn't have any syntax error, in last computer always write class compiled, no syntax error. A particular software we are going to install in a computer, and that software going to guide us whether we are having any syntax error or not. If we are not having any syntax error, doesn't mean that our program is correct. See, in logical errors, maybe when we are getting no syntax error, we are thinking that our program is totally correct, but sometimes we are not getting a proper answer. It means logically we had done some mistake. That is logical error. Logical error is going to be searched by a programmer or a tester, but logical error were not going to be find it out by a software or computer. It's not possible that computer can judge our mind. Computer is not able to judge our mind. Computer is not able to judge what we want to do with our logics. We know that logic. That's why we are capable to solve a logical errors. We are going to find our logical errors. Then logical error is going to be solved by a programmer, not by a computer. And then we have another error, that is runtime error. But before that, see the difference between both of them. Syntax error is a grammatical error in a statement, and the logic error is in programming logic. Program is second point. See, program is unable to give the output because it is syntax error. That time computer guide you that your program contains errors. But the logical error doesn't guide you, that but output guides you whether you are getting the proper output or not. Output guides you. Then you are getting that your program is not properly correct according to the equation. You are not getting the answer. Then that is logical error. In last C, we are having runtime error. Runtime error occurs when, according to the name, runtime means during runtime we are getting some error. According to us, we are not having any syntax error. According to us, we are not having any logical errors. We have removed everything. But when we are going to run it, that time we are getting some error. Then that is runtime error. If you are dividing a number by 0, according to you, if number is divided by 0, it means we are getting infinity. But according to computer, infinite times computer have to work. Then you are getting runtime error. If you are dividing a negative square root, if you are having a negative square root and you are using negative square root in your program, according to you, negative numbers have some square root, but exactly negative number doesn't have any square root. Then you are getting a runtime error, that is NaN, N-A-N. NaN means not a number. Computer provides you runtime error that is not a number. Means 3 types of errors we are getting, that is syntax, logical and runtime. Just remember, these 3 errors you have to face when you are creating your programs. And try to create your own programs without Google it. Please never try to copy anyone. Just try to create your own programs, and in your own programs you are getting these types of errors. And try to identify your error and try to remove it by yourself. Try not to take anyone's help. Judge your program and find it out which type of error it is and try to remove that error by yourself. If we are going to judge our program by ourselves, and we are going to judge which type of error we are getting and how we are going to resolve it, then we are going to be a programmer one day. Okay, I think this one is sufficient for you. And goodbye, everyone.